Good morning. Once again, you're welcome to another session of A03, Writing for Academic and Professional Success. We were in Unit 3, which deals with the process of writing. We continue the same topic today too, different aspects of the process of writing. Now, if just recapitulating what we were talking about the process of writing in the last two sessions, if you remember, first I gave you a general idea about the objectives of the process of writing. I was then talking to you about the features of academic writing, where you may have to remember three words: formal, objective, and technical. I also was trying to concentrate on the process of academic writing, and I told you about some common steps to be followed while attempting to produce an academic essay or report, research paper, or dissertation. Broadly speaking, there are three major processes preceding the submission of an academic assignment: pre-writing, we will talk more about this today, pre-writing, writing, and revision. Now, after that, I was trying to explain to you, under the same topic, the process of writing, the purpose of academic writing, the importance of audience in academic writing, and also audience analysis. Purpose, as you know, refers to your reason for writing. Audience is the reader. The reader, as far as an academic essay is concerned, academic writing is concerned, is your concerned teacher or professor. Now, audience analysis. As in day-to-day conversation, I told you, you should have a clear idea about who your audience is, because according to the audience, you may have to make modulations. You may have to write your essay in such a way that it is relevant to the question asked by the teacher, the problem raised in the particular essay that you are writing. Usually, in the case of college and university assignments, the immediate reader, as I told you in the last class, is your teacher or instructor. And after that, I was also talking about the importance of choosing the appropriate voice. This is with regard to objectivity. While writing your essay, expressions like "I think," "in my opinion," all these should be avoided, and the voice should be in such a way, you have to choose the voice in such a way that it sounds objective to the audience. Now, coming to the same topic, the process of writing, today what I am going to tell you is about essay writing in particular. Essay writing perhaps is the most common assignment for college students. You have been writing essays. you are writing even now and in future also till you finish your programs or study programs, you may have to write essays in future too. So basic aim is to answer a question, and essay writing is basically to answer a question through a set of paragraphs structured in a logical manner. Now, I am going to explain this further. The structure of an academic essay, as I have explained to you, it consists of three types of paragraphs. Introductory paragraph, body paragraphs, and concluding paragraph. Now, I am trying to explain to you what should contain in the introductory paragraph, what are body paragraphs, and what is a concluding paragraph in an academic essay. Now, introductory paragraph, you should follow this structure, that is introductory paragraph, body paragraphs, and concluding paragraph. This kind of a structure, you should follow this structure whenever you attempt to answer an essay question. Even the end semester exam, you will have essay questions. So from today onwards, whenever you attempt answering an essay question, it should be structured in this particular manner, which will definitely attract the attention of your examiner, which in turn will fetch you a better grade by the examiner. Now, introductory paragraph. What should introductory paragraph contain? Introductory paragraph should contain the main idea or point of the essay. Now, in other words, the introductory paragraph of an academic essay should contain the thesis statement. Don't worry about this technical term, thesis statement. I am going to explain to you what exactly do we mean by thesis statement. Now, the introductory paragraph should contain the thesis statement, background information on the topic that you are going to write, give hints on the supporting ideas by which you could clarify your main point. Main point is the thesis statement. Now, you should clarify your point. This is very briefly what an introductory paragraph should contain. More explanations little later. The second part is the body paragraphs. You may ask a basic question, how many paragraphs? Well, this depends on the topic, the thesis statement, the purpose for which you are writing this academic essay. Say, for example, if you are writing an article, an essay-like article for a journal, well, your paragraph, the number of paragraphs will be more in number. But if it is a question which carries 10 marks in an end semester exam, well, the number of paragraphs should be confined to 3, 4, 5 in that area, or in that the content should be like that. Now, what is body paragraph? Each body paragraph, first of all, body paragraph is the main part of the essay. Perhaps not the introduction, not the conclusion, but the body paragraph is the main part of the essay. Each body paragraph presents one idea that supports the thesis statement, followed by examples or explanations, substantiations, and evidence. Body paragraph is the main part of an essay. Each body paragraph presents one idea that supports the thesis statement, followed by explanations, substantiation, and evidence. Now, there are three types of sentences in a body paragraph. Now, on page 29 of your text, three types of sentences that can be included in a body paragraph. There are, please listen to, please follow the passage in the penultimate paragraph of your text on page 29. There are usually three types of sentences in a body paragraph. Topic sentence that presents the main idea of the paragraph, supporting sentence or substantiation that elaborates the topic, and sentences carrying transition or concluding statement on the topic of the paragraph. Now, a body paragraph usually consists of three kinds of sentences. Number one is it presents the main idea of the paragraph. Number two, it contains sentences, supporting sentences, or substantiation that elaborates the topic. And finally, sentences carrying transition or concluding statements on the topic of the paragraph. Okay, you understand what should be the content of a body paragraph. The three kinds of sentences that can be included in the body paragraph. Now, if you have three types of sentences in a body paragraph, the number of body paragraphs depends on the number of points, number of points supporting the thesis statement. See, the number of, as I explained to you, the number of paragraphs, the number of body paragraphs depends on the number of points that you want to present supporting the thesis statement. If you plan to write an elaborate essay, if you are trying to write an elaborate essay, the number of body paragraphs will naturally will increase in number. Now, the following table gives you the content of an essay. This is an example given to you on page 30 of your text. On page 30 of your text, an example of an academic essay is given to you. Please follow the text, or please follow that columns given on page 30. Now, introduction. First, it is the first paragraph of your essay. It gives the background information and introduces the topic. It contains the thesis statement or the main idea of the essay. Now, it elaborates the main idea and gives hints on the plan of the essay. That is the introductory paragraph. Now, body paragraphs in this particular essay, in this particular example which is given in your text, it is an essay with 4 body paragraphs. Let's see the content of each paragraph. That was the content of the introductory paragraph. That is, the first paragraph of your essay gives background information and introduces the topic. It contains thesis statement, very important, elaborates the main idea, gives hints on the plan of the essay. That is the introductory paragraph. Coming to body paragraph 1, it focuses on the first idea that you want to present in your essay. Then it contains a topic sentence to present the supporting idea. It substantiates or explains the supporting idea and then indicates transition to the next idea, which is going to come in the second body paragraph of your essay. The same way it continues in body paragraph 2, body paragraph 3 and body paragraph 4. So in this essay you are trying to focus on 4 main points which are substantiating your thesis statement in the introductory paragraph. Now finally, the concluding paragraph. It is the last paragraph of the essay. It returns to or rephrases the thesis statement which you have mentioned in the first paragraph or in introductory paragraph. Does not introduce any new idea. Actually, the concluding paragraph should not introduce new ideas. It summarizes the supporting ideas, and then finally a concluding statement or a final thought can be given to the audience. A concluding statement or a final thought can be given to the audience in your concluding paragraph. This exactly is the content of a typical academic essay, which consists of 1 introductory paragraph, 4 body paragraphs and 1 concluding paragraphs. Next, I would like to talk to you about the steps in planning an essay. I think with that we will try to conclude this session. Steps in planning an essay. You know the steps, roughly speaking. It is pre-writing, writing and revising. Just to recapitulate, what exactly is pre-writing, what exactly is writing, and what is reviewing. We'll quickly go through your text on the end of page 30, where you have steps in planning an essay. Pre-writing. Understand the question or topic and purpose and the audience. Now, pre-writing, as the word suggests, is what you do before writing. Your preparations before you start writing the essay. Now, use pre-writing techniques like brainstorming. I think we will come to that little later. Brainstorming, clustering, mind mapping, or outlining to list and organize your idea. This should happen as a preparation to start writing the essay. If your instructor has given you a question, convert the question into a topic. Yeah, that is something very important. If the topic is given by the instructor, convert the topic into a question. If only a key word is given, you are required to frame topic as well as the question or the questions on the topic. Identify sources. Identify sources and gather relevant materials from the sources, because sometimes the whole source book may not be relevant to you. So choose from that relevant materials. Prepare an outline or decide the logical ordering of ideas. You have plenty of ideas, and some of them may be important, some others may be less important. Choose the important ones and put them in an order. There should be a logical order, a logical ordering of ideas or cluster ideas for paragraphs. And after that, identify the thesis statement. That is, all these are pre-writing exercises that you have to adhere to before writing the essay. Now, the second step, I think we will discuss in detail little later about what we were talking about pre-writing. Then comes writing. Writing, frame the thesis statement, which you have already done. Frame the thesis statement and list the main points or supporting ideas. Draft the introductory paragraph. Draft each body paragraphs with supporting points, substantiation and transition. Transition means going on to the next idea. Now, and finally, draft the concluding paragraph also. This is draft of your essay writing. Then comes perhaps the most important thing, revising. Edit and revise your essay. Check for inconsistencies. Now, you have not stuck to a point which you were trying to elaborate or explain. So you have to check for inconsistencies, tone, use of taboo, words and expressions, grammar, spelling, punctuation and referencing. All these have to be done at this stage, that is the revising stage. You may consider each essay as an answer to a specific question. The question is sometimes called a critical question. Your essay is an answer to the question posed to you by your instructor or examiner. Sometimes the question is framed by yourself based on the topic given to you. For example, if your instructor asked you to write an essay, ragging in college campuses, your first steps involve deciding which aspect of ragging to deal with, and accordingly frame critical questions and topic. Now, here is an example. Ask yourself some sample questions. Why do seniors rag the juniors in college? What are the usual motives behind ragging? What are ways in which ragging is usually carried out? How does ragging affect a fresher in college? What are the positive alternatives for ragging? Is there any difference in the way ragging is done by male and female students? What happened to the sensational ragging cases reported from colleges across the country? How effective are the UGC's measures to curb ragging across campuses in the country? Now, the topic question can be framed like this: ragging and college campuses in Kerala, a perspective, a beautiful topic. Ragging in Kerala colleges, motives and repercussions. Now, revisiting the victims. Now, perhaps there are so many victims in the country who have been victims of ragging. Revisiting the victims, that could be a beautiful essay. A history of sensational ragging cases in India. So, this is, in a nutshell, what should be done in the pre-writing stage, writing stage, and revision stage. I'll explain more about pre-writing, writing, and revising in the next session we meet. Till then, keep well, have a nice day, and thank you for listening to me.